Hi everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome to Vox Yoga. Today is the first of 7 practices for the chakras. So we're starting with the root chakra. Set yourself up in a comfortable space and we're going to start in hero pose. I'll then tell you a little bit more about the chakra, but it's really nice to just settle into the space that we're working in. So come to hero pose, which is kneeling. There's a sense of strength in this posture. If it doesn't feel good, you can roll up a blanket and bring it between the thighs and the calves. And if it doesn't work for you, just come to a comfortable seated position. So let's get started. Bring the hands to the thighs, the lap, wherever feels comfortable. And if you're happy to shut the eyes, please do so. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel the tailbone lengthening and drawing down, spine lifted, length through the neck and lifted through the crown of the head. Let the ground support you here. Use the breath to keep the spine long. The root chakra is all about our basic needs for survival. Food, procreation, our breath. When we connect to our root chakra, we want to feel safe, trusted, grounded. So throughout the practice, we'll come through some postures which are great for feeling strong, supported by the ground, starting seated, and then moving to some standing postures as well. The sound to connect to the root chakra is Lam. You are welcome to add this to the practice in each posture. I'll do these, you can join in if you wish, but you don't have to. Again, feeling strong in hero pose. If you would like to join me for our sounding, bring one hand to the heart and we'll open our practice with a Lam. Inhale. Release the hand. Coming onto our backs for bridge pose. So trying to keep that length through the spine, have the feet flat on the floor, knees bent towards the ceiling. Trying to keep the ankles under the knees as much as possible. Palms pressing down onto the mat. So again, feel length through the spine, the neck. Pressing through all 4 corners of the feet. On your next inhale, pressing through the feet and the hands to lift the hips up into bridge. We're staying here, breathe here. Feel like you've got a piece of string from the pubic bone lifting you up to the ceiling. With each breath, feel like you're pressing through the feet and the hands to lift yourself higher into this posture. Inhale here. Exhale slowly, bringing each vertebrae of the spine back down to the mat. And extend the legs and just press yourself up to seated with the legs out in front of you. Staff pose. So you might want to pull the flesh of the sit bones back behind you. Just have a bit of a rock on the pelvis to feel as comfortable as you can here and supported by the ground. If you'd like a bit of a bend in the knees, then keep that. But flex your feet so your toes are towards the ceiling, so your feet are nice and active. Again, drawing down through the tailbone, lifted through the crown of the head. Feeling strong here, an option to lift the arms up and overhead. If you do this, keep the shoulders down, away from the ears, reaching through the fingertips. Breathe here. Option to add our root chakra sound of Lam. Lam. Releasing the arms. Coming to downward facing dog. Cross at the ankles, bring the hands in front of you, pressing the feet back, lifting the hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. We're using this as a transitional posture, so feel free to have a bit of movement. Bending and straightening each leg. And coming back to the breath. Pressing through the left foot, inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands, flattening the back foot for warrior two, then lifting the torso, opening the arms up to the side. Straighten the right leg here. Inhale, and then exhale, bend into the right knee to settle into warrior two. Feel strength through both of those feet, shoulders down away from the ears, reaching through the fingertips. Finding a soft gaze over the right hand. Option to add our sound. Hands framing the right foot, pivoting on the left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa if you would like. Warrior two on the other side, pressing through the right foot. Inhale, sweep the left leg up behind you. Exhale, bend the left knee, stepping the left foot forward between the hands, flattening the right foot, energetically opening the hips up to the side. Straighten the left leg, inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee to settle into warrior two. Feeling strong through both the feet, reaching through the fingertips. Hands frame the left foot now, pivoting on the right foot, stepping back, down dog, option to take a vinyasa. And slowly walking the feet towards the hands, but the feet are going to come to the outside of the hands for Malasana. So bring your left foot to the outside of the left hand, or right foot outside of the right hand. So your feet are kind of over the edge of your mat here, toes pointing outwards, and then slowly start to bend the knees, sink the hips down into our yogic squat. Your heels might be off the ground here. You can even sit on a block, is really nice for support. And just try and settle into this posture. If it doesn't feel good for you, you can come to a higher squat as well. You can bring the elbows to the inside of the knees, hands in prayer. Breathe here, option to sound. If you're adding sound to these postures, how does the voice feel? How does the voice respond when you're in this squat? Can you feel the voice drop here? Release the hands if they're in prayer. Fingertips come down to the mat, slowly pressing through the feet, the fingertips, to lift the hips up to a forward fold. Heel toe the feet in together. Coming to chair pose, toes together. Heels can be slightly apart here. Then start to bend the knees, sinking the hips back as if you're sitting into a chair. Reaching the arms forward and up, overhead. Breathe here, trying to avoid the pelvis being tilted one way or the other, keeping the spine long. Option to voice. Then press through the feet, straightening the legs to come up to stand. Release the arms and just take a moment to walk through the space, feeling strength through the feet, feeling length through the spine, lifted through the crown of the head. Then come back to standing, your mountain posture, keeping the feet about hip width apart. Spread the palms here, palms facing forward, spread the fingers. Feel free to shut the eyes or find a soft gaze. Feel a sense of safety, strength and trust. Feel strong through all four corners of the feet. Tailbone drawing down, length through the spine, the neck, broad through the chest, lifted through the crown of the head. Feel energy moving through the whole body. And we'll close our practice with one final lum. Bring the hands to prayer at the heart, drop the chin to the chest. And thank yourself for taking the time to do this practice today. Thank you so much for joining me for this root chakra practice today. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit subscribe, as for the next 6 weeks now, I'll be releasing a short practice for each of the 7 chakras. If you enjoyed this, hit like, and I really hope to practice again with you soon.